Okay, good evening everybody. This is Andaleeb and today is 31st of July and the time is almost 6:30 of the evening, and this is the second time that I have to make this video today because I was making this video about a few minutes ago and suddenly it said that your storage is full, therefore the video got cut down in the middle. And I do not know how to edit videos. I know there is an app called InShot, but I do not want to edit videos. I want to just make the video in one go. Therefore I am making this video again. It is really stupid. The storage got full, therefore the video got cut. Stupid stuff. Other than this stupid thing that has happened with me just now, the day was amazing today. I had my college, I went to college, and the classes were usual. I took the classes, and after that we prepared for the skit because there is going to be a play, a little skit, Nukkad Natak type, that we are going to organize tomorrow. That is why we prepared for that skit after the classes, and that was good. It was great. I really enjoyed that part, okay? Because we batchmates, all of us batchmates, we sat together, we wrote the script, we created some characters, we enacted our parts. After choosing our parts, we enacted our parts, and it was amazing, okay? It was like the most fun part of the skit because tomorrow we are going to perform that skit. We are going to perform in front of the people. It is not going to be as good as it was today. The preparations are always the best part, and we did it today and I really enjoyed it. It was really fun. And this skit is about awareness program of gout. We are going to spread some awareness about gout, get here through this skit to the common people. That is why we have prepared this skit today, and we are going to perform in front of the people tomorrow. And I got myself this tiny part. There is just one line, there is just one dialogue of myself in that skit. Even though I myself wrote that skit, people were telling me what should I write, but it was me who wrote that skit. But I got myself this tiny line because there were many people who were trying to be a part of this play. That is why I could just get myself this tiny line. You just have to do this sometimes. You just have to give some people space and opportunity sometimes. Therefore I did it. I just got myself this tiny line, this tiny part in the play. We are going to perform this play tomorrow morning, and after preparing for it, I came back to my room, and ever since I came back, I am creating this PPT. I am creating this PowerPoint presentation because one of my teachers has tasked me to create this PPT, PowerPoint presentation of one of the topics, and after I will create that PPT, she is going to teach us from that PPT. I will create that PPT and she will teach me and my batchmates from that PPT. So I am doing this. Okay. And one thing I realized today, that ever since that CJP protest has ended, ever since Sonam Wangchuk has ended his hunger strike, it has become really difficult for me to find the topics on which I can make the videos, on which I can make these videos, okay? Because I want to talk about politics in my videos, but ever since that protest has ended, our political landscape is quite dull. It has got quite dull. It is really hard for me to find topics, to choose topics to make the videos on. I don't know, but it has happened with me. And today I was trying to find some topic, and I opened my phone, I went into the Google, and I just saw this news from NDTV. It said that NDTV confirms that Shehzad Poonawalla has quit the BJP. And I opened that article, and in that article it was written that there is no official letter from Shehzad Poonawalla that these media personnel have got to see. But since Shehzad Poonawalla has updated his bio in the X handle, because in the X handle earlier it was written that he was a member of the BJP, but now it is written that he is a lifelong supporter of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. There is no mention of the BJP in the bio of his X handle. Therefore people speculated that he might have quit the BJP, but NDTV said that it can confirm that he truly has quit the BJP. He has left the BJP, and it was written finally he has left the BJP because it was written in that article that since after 2024 Lok Sabha election, he has been trying to go away from active politics. He has been trying to quit active politics, but he could not do this at that time for some reasons. But now he has done it. He has said that he has done it for some personal reasons. According to the sources of the NDTV, he has cited some personal reasons to the BJP president Nitin Nabin, that for some personal reasons he is quitting the party. So yeah, Shehzad Poonawalla, he is like one of the most famous spokespersons of the BJP, both on social media as well as on mainstream media. He used to go to the debates. He used to post some videos of himself on social media as well. But now finally he has quit the BJP. You know, one of the most firebrand spokespersons of the BJP, really famous, really popular. And earlier he was a member of the Congress party. In 2017 he left the Congress party due to some fallout with Rahul Gandhi. After that he joined the BJP, and now he has quit the BJP as well, and sources of the NDTV are saying that he is going to quit active politics as well. He thinks that politics is not the only way by which you can contribute to the country or to the society. There are some other means, and I think he is going to take part in that means. He just wanted to go away from active politics, and he has done it. So this is the thing. And not Shehzad Poonawalla is not the only Poonawalla that has made headline today. His brother, his elder brother, Tehseen Poonawalla, also has made the headlines by hitting the streets of Delhi today. Because his team, there is a bunch of people that he has gathered, and he named them Team Bharat. And he said about a week ago that he is going to organize a march. This Team Bharat is going to organize a march on 31st of July from Parliamentary Street to Parliamentary Street from India Gate against Nitin Gadkari and against E20 Petrol. And a day before yesterday, Petroleum Minister Hardeep Singh Puri met with the representatives of this Team Bharat, and the meeting, I would say, was conclusive, because sources are saying, these media outlets, they are saying that Hardeep Singh Puri was successful in persuading Team Bharat to call off this march. And I don't know what actually happened in that meeting, but sources were saying that Team Bharat was convinced. Team Bharat, they were happy about this meeting, and they said that they were going to discontinue with this march. They were not going to go with this march. Okay, they were going to discontinue this march. This march will not be organized. But yesterday, Tehseen Poonawalla's Instagram account got banned, and he has said on his X account that it was the government who was responsible for banning his Instagram account. And he has said on his X account that Nitin Gadkari, I am not afraid of you. No matter what you do, I am going to raise my voice against you. I am going to continue my protest against this E20 Petrol. And some of the media articles were also saying that he was detained by the Delhi police. But I could not find any tangible evidence that would say that he was actually detained by the Delhi police. Some people were saying, and some of the media articles were saying, that he just got restricted. His movement just got restricted to some places around the parliament or around the house of these ministers. He could not go to those areas. Otherwise, he was not detained by the Delhi police. I don't know why these media articles said in their headlines that he got detained by the Delhi police, and it turned out to be false. Only his movement was restricted. His movement was restricted from some of the most posh areas, or from the areas from these ministers live, and from the parliament, from surrounding the parliament as well. So this was the thing. And today he has said, because after his Instagram account got banned and he got detained by Delhi police, he said that he is going to continue with this march. Today is the day. Today is the date, 31st of July. He said that the Team Bharat will continue with this march, but the Delhi police did not give him permission. The Delhi police did not give Team Bharat the permission to go through with this march. Therefore, he said that now he is going to continue this march alone. He said that he is going to, I think he went to Rajghat. He said that he is going to take the blessings of Mahatma Gandhi. After that, he will observe Maun Vrat, a silence fast. Fast, I don't think fast is the correct word to say it, but he said that he is going to observe a vow of silence. He will not speak anything. He will observe a Maun Vrat, and from August 1st, from tomorrow, he is going to organize a hunger strike. He is going to go on a hunger strike. So Sonam Wangchuk has ended a hunger strike now. Tehseen Poonawalla is threatening the government that he is going to go on hunger strike of his own against E20 Petrol and against Nitin Gadkari. Okay. I don't know if he's going to go through with this, but let's see what happens. But the people, some of the media articles were saying that he got detained by the Delhi police, and I was like, come on. And in the same article, it was written that his movement got restricted. They were not actually telling about detention. I was thinking that he might have been picked up by Delhi police, and he have been, put in the cell. But it did not happen. His movement got restricted from some of the areas of Delhi, and now he has said that he is going to go on a hunger strike of his own from tomorrow, from August 1st. So let's see what happens. And when I was just trying to find trying to find proper news on which I can make a video of today, I saw Raghav Chadha of Aam Aadmi Party. He has switched to the BJP for, I think he made the jump about 2 or 3 months ago. And today he spoke. And he said, and before that, I would like to tell you that he was really popular. Before switching sides to the BJP, he was really popular on social media. He was like the uncrowned king, uncrowned PM, uncrowned Prime Minister of Instagram before he switched sides to the BJP. He used to raise issues of common public, the common issues of common public. He used to raise those in the parliament. But he switched sides. And after this, when he switched the sides, when he jumped to the BJP, after that the NEET paper got leaked. And people were saying that if Raghav Chadha would not have gone to the BJP, he would have been really popular on social media at that time, because he would raise the demands of the students, he would raise the demands of these NEET people, he would raise the demands of that CJP really well, that it would have given him a lot of limelight, lot of spotlight and lot of traction, that he would have gotten a lot more popular. But he missed the chance, and he was missing from the political landscape for the entire time when the CJP protest was going on. He was missing from the political landscape from the entire time when this NEET leak happened, and the NEET exam, it got done. There was a retest, and he was absent for like whole 2 months. He did not say anything on social media. He did not say anything to the media. And he said today that he was not absent actually. He said because earlier he was in the opposition and his job was to raise the questions, was to raise the demands of the common public. His job was to question the government. But now he is on the side of the government. He is on the treasury benches. So his job is no longer just to ask the questions. His job is to find the solutions. That is why he said that today I am here because the government has presented the solution of these paper leaks. The new anti-paper leak bill, he was talking about that bill. He has said that this is the solution. Therefore, today I am making my appearance. Today I am talking about this issue. And he said that he sympathizes with the people. He sympathizes with the students because the NEET paper got leaked and it was really stressful for the students, and he said that he understands their pain, he understands their emotions, and he sympathizes with them. And finally the government has found a solution for it, and that is why he is speaking right now, because his job is now to provide the solutions, not to just ask questions and raise issues. Okay, he now needs to provide the solutions as well, because he is with the government now. So he said this today. He would have been really popular, okay, if he has not joined the BJP. And if he has not joined the BJP, then probably, not probably, 100% he would have spoke against this NEET issue on social media as well as along with the protesters. That would have, skyrocketed his popularity. But he missed that chance today. He missed that chance through this whole phase by joining the BJP. So this was me. This was all from me for today. Okay, I will join you tomorrow if I could find a video, if I could find a topic on which I can talk. Okay, because it has become really difficult for me ever since that CJP protest has ended to find the topics on which I can speak. Okay, so this was me. This is Andaleep signing off. Tata, bye bye. Have a great rest of your evening.